In New Caledonia, we find a tropical paradise, but also dead zones below and above water. What does the country's past and present tell us about humanity's future?
Bye bye New Zealand! We are off to New Caledonia, which will hopefully take us about a week. But we'll miss you, New Zealand, a beautiful country with all the lovely people we met here. After 17 months, it hurts to leave. And there's Russell, there's Opua, it's where we arrived.
The wind is good. It's day 2 of our passage from New Zealand to New Caledonia, and there's quite some wind from behind. Herbie, our wind vane, is doing all the work. Sometimes we get a little bit tossed around. There's a big wave coming now. I'm gonna hold on. But all good so far. I'll show you the front. Oh, there we go. Let's hope it stays this way.
So we're on day 3 of our crossing to New Caledonia, and the wind is still from behind, gentle breeze with the Jennifer now on. Seas are following, and I think it's getting slightly warmer, so all good here. It's time to lower the emergency flag after 17 months. We're no longer in New Zealand borders, and yeah, you can see it took its toll.
It's Saturday today. We left New Zealand 4 days ago, and it's been going really well, really fast. There's a high that's quite stable over the top of New Zealand. It's giving us easterlies now. It's a bit grayer now, but the wind is very stable and powerful. So we have the mainsail and part of the Genoa out, and so fast we might arrive in 2 days' time, just before darkness hopefully. And we had a nice shower this morning. Pretty close. So the last night shift is coming to an end. We are 18 miles from New Caledonia, and it was a full moon tonight. It's still here. It's nice and bright. Our gannet is still sitting way up front there at the bow, and the sun is about to rise over there.
The island is surrounded by a reef, which creates a giant lagoon. To reach the capital, Noumea, we must first navigate through an opening in the reef and then cross the lagoon.
We're inside the lagoon of New Caledonia. breathtaking reef. For the first time in 1.5 years, we're raising a new flag and the quarantine flag.
We stretch our legs and run some errands.
We're at the central market in Umeå to restock on fruit and vegetables that they took away from us yesterday.
A few monuments honor the indigenous Kanak people who lived here long before colonial times.
A few days later, we start exploring the lagoon. We start by sailing to the conspicuous lighthouse. Our first anchorage or anchoring mooring in New Caledonia is Amédée, famous lighthouse, 45 meters.
The tall, slender tower was delivered as a kit from France in 1865. Ever since, it has been a welcome beacon for arriving ships. The area around Amédée is a protected nature reserve. We plunge into the crystal clear water to admire the coral and other marine life.
At our next stop, we are surrounded by reef sharks. However, we are shocked to see the reef in dire state. Still, we managed to spot exciting sea creatures. We sailed a bit, we have anchored in Anse Magique, and now we can hike a little bit in this nature reserve.
The area was deforested and mined, the traces of which are very visible. To combat erosion, a reforestation program has been put in place.
When we explore uninhabited Île Cassis, we witness how nature can thrive when left alone. Sadly, also here, deforestation, mining and erosion have left deep scars.
After a front has passed, we explore the mainland and discover peculiar plants.
I believe these are insect-eating plants. So the insect goes in here and then the lid closes and the plant digests the insect.
If you follow the valley all the way to the bay, that's the river that comes near our boat where we are anchored. So.
To see more of Caledonia's interior, we head back to Noumea and rent a car. So, where are we?
Yeah, where are we? We were on the paved roads just a minute ago. It's going to be exciting.
We are on the east coast of New Caledonia. And we knew there was a stretch of road that might be closed. It's open, but special. And just like that, we're in the forest. We found the right track.
Yeah,
we
that's a good start.
We wasted 40 minutes, but we took the decision to go back to the car park, ignore the sign that showed us the path, which was the wrong way, and restart. And now we're finally on the right track to a plateau on top of the mountain range, and from where you can see to both sides of New Caledonia's Grand Terre.
Do we know we're on the right track? Well, good question, because there's
Markers!
markers.
We follow a trail that the Kanaks used for centuries. It takes us through primary forest, which gives us a glimpse of how the entire island must have once looked like.
We made it to the plateau, which is just behind the camera, which was used by the tribes of the west coast to meet the tribes of the east coast. And of course it's cloudy when we're out here. The plateau. Hey, we're on the summit of the plateau, and look at the beautiful east coast. At least, if you swing the camera over there, you can just make out the west coast.
Just.
The nearby Parc des Grandes Fougères is home to the world's tallest tree ferns. The area is protected and is being reforested, allowing flora and fauna to flourish.
Our expeditions have shown the destructive force of human behavior, but also its constructive capabilities. The choices we make today will determine the future. Do we opt for less stuff, nature conservation and ecosystem restoration? Or do we keep on allowing unbridled economic growth and wealth for a few at the expense of biodiversity? To us, it looks like New Caledonia's future could be a litmus test for the rest of the world.
Did you like this video?
And want to see more? Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on social media, become our patron on Patreon, or subscribe to our email newsletter on our website.